Hello everybody, my name is John Smith 11, or as many of my friends on Blacklight Retribution know me as Thor, son of Odin, the guy of thunder. Now today I'm bringing you guys some Blacklight Retribution gameplay, and we are on the map Crashsite. Now this right here is one of my new favorite maps. I freaking love this map, because it is so big, usually no one ever sees me coming with my breach hammer. It's really easy to sneak up on people on this map, and it's even funnier when people try to sneak up on me, and then I get the drop on them just like I did on Silver Bullet. And this is a live commentary right now, so I'm actually playing right now, commentating on my own gameplay right here. So I'm just gonna try to, where do you go? Oh shit! I heard you on Cloak. Oh, he's using the tactical ice axe. Got him. Uh-oh, somebody's shooting at me. Usually what I do in this game is, I usually try to take and go into shooting servers and just use my hammer, like the majority of the time. But other times I will use my grenade just like this. And it didn't kill him. Oh well, next time. So I'm gonna talk about the Parity Patch here. Sometimes I've noticed that when people play Blacklight, they do not commentate about Blacklight at all. They just talk about random ass shit. But this is different from that, damn it. I'm going to be talking about Blacklight stuff for Blacklight players. Oh, I didn't get him. Come here, you shit. Damn it. Anyways, the Parity Patch. Overall, I like it in some aspects, like this exquisite new map. But in other aspects, I don't really like it. Because, don't get me wrong, the new content is great. I love the new maps and stuff, and oh my god, I never get tired of that cracking sound of the heads when I thwack people with my hammer. But there's a few things that irritate me about the Parity Patch. One being that my breach hammer does not work right anymore. If I try to hammer somebody who lives in another country, whose ping is lower than mine, or even from another, I guess, yeah, probably, just like another time zone. Just like if somebody lives in the West Coast, because I live in East Coast, if I try to hammer them, nothing will happen. It will lunge at them, it'll make the animation like it hit them, I'll have to reload and everything, but it will just not hit them. It's almost as if they have some kind of anti-hammer effect on them. Okay, what other stuff? Another thing that I don't like about the... Okay, another thing I don't like about the Parity Patch, what the frick? Silver Bullet? Alright. Another thing I do not like about the Parity Patch is the lack of voice chat. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting Hardsuit Labs' decisions or anything, but in my opinion, I think taking out voice chat was a big mistake, because I played with a lot of other people prior to the Parity Patch, almost 2 years waiting for the Parity Patch to come out, and we all enjoyed using voice chat, having completely random and hilarious conversations, hearing people's reactions after we thwack the living crap out of them with melee weapons and stuff. That was my favorite part of using a breach hammer, in fact. Like, I know I'm known as Thor because I use my hammer so much, but my favorite part of using the breach hammer was hearing people's reactions after I hammered the living crap out of them without them expecting it. And that would always be my favorite part, just hearing their shrieks of terror as my Asgardian hammer ripped through their freaking skulls. So, okay, that's two things. Two things I really dislike about the Parity Patch that I think they could improve on. Let's see, what other stuff is there that I might not like all that much? I guess I think that's actually it. Like, I think those are the only two things that really bug me about the Parity Patch. Like, everything else I can live with. Like, other than that, I would rate this game a solid 8 out of 10. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, they ruined this game. Oh, I'm only gonna rate it a 3 out of 10, but I will give it an honest 8 out of 10. I would give it a 9 if my hammer worked like it used to prior to Parity, but it's fine. I can live with it. Like, having to swing a couple extra times when I'm around people from West Coast, it's better than nulling every single time. But, yeah, basically, the Parity Patch has changed a lot of stuff for us. Like, we have a whole new layout. We have a bunch of like really weird looking server selections, I guess, and shit. But I guess they did a pretty good job on it. Like, in my opinion, I think they did a good job. And so, Hardsuit Labs, I applaud you guys on my face because I'm using my left hand to guide my character. I'm just slapping myself now for your pleasure, I guess. Notice me separate. But I'm just going to concentrate now on thwacking the living crap out of people on here with my hammer and possibly blowing them up with some rage. And that was the most epic fail I have ever gotten. Good lord, what is wrong with me right now? I just blew myself up with my own grenade by accident, by throwing it at the wrong angle down the hallway. And that dude is looking right at me, but is not doing anything. I'm just gonna, oh shit, oh! Whew, I thought I was gonna die there. So, feel free to say stuff that you like in the comments about the Parity Patch, stuff that you dislike about the Parity Patch. I already did one video before with a couple of friends on TeamSpeak discussing stuff that we liked and disliked about the Parity Patch, but, the Gunman Hardsuit, I like it. I think that making the classic video game cliche critical box barrel thing on its back just sticking out in the open was kinda a little bit weird, but I like it because it's easier to hit with my hammer when I uncloak behind it, which I have taken down a couple of those hardsuits with just my hammer like that with like 3 or 4 hits. I freaking love doing that now. I find that, like, my favorite part of coming into a shooting server with my breach hammer is just sneaking up behind some random dude in a hard suit and then smacking him in the back a couple of times, just watching him desperately try to 180 around to me, just running around him, hammering the crap out of him until eventually his hard suit just explodes. I think that's my favorite part of playing in a shooting server now. Other than that, that reminds me, I just thought of the third thing that was royally bugging me about the Parity Patch so far. The private servers are not working at the moment. They just flat out don't work. You can try to make one for hours on end, but it just will not work. Like, for some reason, the private servers are just not wanting to work, I guess. But, Hardsuit Labs is working on it at the moment, I guess. That's what I'm hearing. That's what everybody's saying. Like, all the old people who played in the Melee community before, all of them are basically going around saying that Hardsuit Labs is working on fixing the private servers. I don't want to give an assurance of that without their go-ahead that that's exactly what they're doing, but Hardsuit Labs is definitely busier now than they were prior to Parity, because, like, even on the live stream they said that they'd like to give Blacklight a lot of attention and, like, fix it up nice, but they're busy with other projects and stuff that they're on board with. So, yeah. All in all, the Parity Patch is working stable-ish now. Could use some work, but we're happy with it. As always,
keep calm and hammer on.
Is that the Gunman Hardsuit?
Is it?
Oh shit, my frames are going low right now. Okay, never mind, I'll just back up. Shit!
This thing shoots straight, like.
Mother.
Yeah.
Yes! Worth it!